Hello, thank you so much for joining me here today. I'm so glad to have you here. Today we will be continuing with our 7 chakra meditation, and we will continue from the root chakra, now moving up to the sacral chakra, the center of pleasure and creativity. If you haven't watched the root chakra video yet, I would suggest you watch that first, as this is a series and we will be moving up the chakra system in order to stay balanced and safe while we move through each chakra. I will be guiding you through this meditation, and all I require from you is that you find somewhere comfortable, somewhere you feel safe and relaxed to either sit up or lay down and fully receive and relax into this meditation. If you like to work with crystals, any orange crystal or stone will help activate the center for you, but you can also use a clear crystal like quartz or selenite. Or you could have no crystals, that is perfectly fine as well. If you haven't gotten your space set up yet, I suggest you do that now, as we'll be heading into the meditation shortly. I ask you now, please put your hands over your heart space and close your eyes. I want you to first breathe normally into this space, into this heart space, and get in tune with your breath. I want you to focus on the heart space so you can sink out of your thinking mind and fall into the feeling center of your heart space. To sink down lower into your body to prepare for this experience. I will take you through a few guided deep breaths here. So I ask that you take a big inhale in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. And exhale. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hold it. And inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the inhale. And now exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and hold the exhale. One more time. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold the inhale here. And now exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Allow yourself to come back to a normal breath. You might notice that your breathing is now a little deeper, but if not, that's okay too. Just try not to control the breath. If you feel yourself getting distracted or being pulled out of the experience, remember to always focus on your breath, tune back into it, and even start doing deep breaths again to kind of bring yourself back into this meditative space. I now ask that we continue to focus on this heart space, now fully sinking into this space. Having now left our thinking mind behind, and we continue to fall down from our heart space into our solar plexus, traveling down to the sacral, where is where we rest. I want you to visualize your sacral chakra and really tune in to see what it looks like to you. A healthy sacral chakra is a bright orange. like a sunset. You might tune in and view yours as dimmer or maybe paler, maybe smaller. Or, on the other hand, maybe it's much bigger than your other chakras from what you can feel in. Maybe it's overactive. Try to tune in to see where this space is, how this chakra is doing, whether it is balanced, overactive, or underactive. Now that you've tuned in to the space, I'd like you, like a portal through this orange glowing orb, I want you to send your consciousness through it as if it is a portal into another realm. Go through it, and through this portal, you will be transported to a memory. This memory will be the origination point, or a significant point of trauma that relates to this chakra, and that relates to a time where you have felt ashamed. The memory you see here, whether it's the real memory or a representation, a symbol of that memory, relates to a time that you felt ashamed for your creativity, your gifts, your authentic expression, your creative expression, for your pleasure, for your sexuality. For a lot of women, this could be a wound. This could be a shame wound relating to being a woman and the shame carried with that, of feeling lesser. I want you to hold space for this memory, as painful as it may be, and know that while your pain is real, and your trauma and your experience is valid, that you can choose to rewrite this story. You can choose to write the shame out of your experience. I now call in Archangel Raphael to enter your space now. And to send his green, cooling, healing light gently down over your sacral chakra, healing this wound, healing the story of shame. You don't have to be ashamed anymore for your authentic expression, your creativity, your gifts, for how you enjoy pleasure, for your sexuality. This is your divine expression. Any puritanical teachings that you may have been encoded with are dissolved now, as you can rewrite that story. And know that the angels and your guides are supporting you on this journey of rewriting your own story. You might notice that Archangel Raphael's green energy might tingle over your sacral area. It might feel very cool, but some people even experience the sensation of heat when healing energy is taking place. So just allow yourself your own experience to pay attention to these subtle feelings that may come up. You may feel yourself getting emotional, crying, needing to release. This is all a normal, perfect, cleansing part of the experience. There's nothing wrong with an emotional purge, and know that the angels are here supporting you. I now call in Archangel Hanael to walk in front of you and to now add her healing pink light of self-love and compassion onto your sacral chakra. Imagine your sacral chakra absorbing in all these healing energies, the green and the pink, into its very core, healing you from the inside out. Give yourself compassion and love for the version of you that felt the shame and the version of you now who is trying to rewrite it. Feel into this loving energy. I now call in Archangel Michael from your left to put a protective coating of blue light around your sacral chakra so that these healing frequencies can be protected while you integrate them into your being over the next week or so. Know that you are safe. You're safe to feel, you're safe to experience pleasure. You're free to create. And you are free from the shame, which had so long ago been written into your story. I now ask that you give yourself a final little bit of love, to feel into the space. Allow yourself to purge emotion if that's what your body or your being is telling you to do, to hold space for this process. It's not easy to rewrite old stories, but it is worth it. And you are worth it. You don't have to be ashamed of your past, of your body, of what makes you feel pleasure or joy, your sexuality, your femininity, your creative gifts. These are all divine aspects of you that deserve to be honored. I ask that you now, maybe where you sit or lie down, give yourself a little hug, and to start to move your consciousness up back to your solar plexus and up to your heart. Slowly make your way back up to your mind. And open your eyes to greet the day ahead of you. Before moving on to the next chakra, I would suggest spending at least a week focusing on the sacral, practicing creativity, doing things that fulfill this deep creative part of yourself, things that make you feel powerful and connected to your own creative forces, to your own pleasure. And this chakra is very connected to the element of water. So while it is important for all of the chakras to integrate with water, it is especially important to be drinking a lot of water through this integration process. Also, a lot of lemon water, as its cleansing properties really help through this process, is a great way to support the integration. But also, depending where you are in the weather, if there is a way you could get to a body of water as well. Otherwise, maybe take a nice bath or a shower to help integrate this experience and this healing. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Know that you can always call on these angels and your own guides for support through this integration. You can always come back to this video if you feel like you need to do it again, to delve into more memories or more traumas. This video will always be here for you to use again. And know that you are supported on this journey. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope this was supportive to your journey, and I hope to see you back for the next chakra meditation.